Okay, yeah.
We talk about the Super Eagles. They're busy. I mean, they finished being busy, but the coach is going to get busy because once he gets to Nigeria, he needs to start watching most of the NPFL games. That's what's coming from their Twitter handle. But the media officer, Toyin Ibitoye, is standing with us from London. He will be telling us what happened yesterday in the evening. You know, what actually happened on Monday evening concerning the press conference. Good morning, Toyin. Good to have you this morning.
Yeah, thank you, Cecilia. Thank you, Tayo. Thank you guys for the opportunity to be on Sports this morning, this Tuesday.
What happened in the evening of Monday, you know, concerning the press conference that the Super Eagles coach and, of course, the players were going to have with the press?
Eventually, we didn't have an official press briefing. We just immediately after the game spoke to the players and the coaches, spoke to the journalists right there on the pitch after the game, and so there was no need to get into the press conference anymore. You know, it's very windy, very cold in London, so immediately we were through with the game, and we spoke to the journalists right there on the pitch. There was no need for us to go into the press conference anymore, so we just concluded everything right there on the pitch after the game.
Okay, talking about the game, Toyin, it was basically a Team A Super Eagles versus a Team B Super Eagles. Can you tell us what's the makeup of that particular Team B?
You know, after the game against Burkina Faso was called off because of the visa issue, a lot of people felt that the camp should be closed immediately so that the players can go back to their club. But the coach felt that we could put in some extra days of work and turn the whole program into something of a residential training program. And so we continued our work, and the coach also felt that we should add a little bit of competitiveness to the training by having a game within ourselves, Super Eagles A against Super Eagles B. The Super Eagles A team was more or less filled with the regulars, Daniel Akpeyi, Leon Balogun, Ekong, Eldasin Echejele, Ogenyi Onazi, Etebo, Undidi, Iheanacho, Iwobi, Moses Simon, and of course Ola Aino played the right back for that team. It was the only new face in that lineup. The other team had Ikechukwu Ezenwa, had Kenneth Omero, had Chidozie Awaziem, had Shehu Abdullahi, had Juwon Oshaniwa, had John Ogu, had Tyron, the new boy from Holland, had Isaac Success, had Kardala Riwaju, and a few of the other new lads like Nathan Oseni from Manchester City, and a few of the other guys as well, Ibereze from Coast Park Rangers. It was a very good game. It ended 1-1, but what the coach wanted to see was if any of these boys will be ready for Nigeria in the next few months. Something interesting has been happening in our camps since we came into London. A lot of those boys that were hovering between two opinions, whether to play for Nigeria or not, look like they've made up their minds that they want to be a part of the group, because they were storming our camp every day. Their fathers would come along with them, have long meetings with the coaches, with NFF officials, because suddenly they're beginning to realize that maybe their future will lie with Nigeria, that Nigeria probably will help them actualize their future. They loved what they saw, the team spirit, the camaraderie in camp, and they were beginning to fall over themselves to be a part of the team. So Chuba Akpom also came in yesterday and had a bit of the game, came in as a sub. So it was eventually the decision of the coach to turn it into something of a residential training program paid off, because a lot of these guys showed up, and the coach was able to see them firsthand and make up his mind on those who were ready to play now and those who probably will wait a little longer. So it ended well. It was a good game. The NFF president was there, and a few journalists from some of the major newspapers in England also came around to watch. And I think there are a lot more positives for us to pick out from Burkina Faso not turning up than even negatives at the end of the day.
Okay, because of the new players that actually came in, do you think these guys are actually good enough? Because if you check Olaino and some of the players you mentioned, they're not really first-team players in their team.
Yeah, Sisi.
Yep.
Yeah, all I know is a youth team player. Most of them are youth team players, apart from Chuba Akpom, who is gone on loan from Arsenal to several clubs. All I know is a youth team player for Chelsea. But if you saw him yesterday playing for Nigeria, you would think he has been a part of this team for a very long time. He was so confident on the ball. He was very good. And I'm sure in the next few days, in the next few months, we'll see if he's committed to Nigeria and if he will get more opportunities to try out with the squad. It was a good game yesterday. All the players gave in so much, and the coaches were very happy at the end of it all.
Okay, one more question before we let you go, Toyin. What's the situation with Ahmed Musa? I mean, there are a few people saying he actually, he just let go of the vice captaincy of the Super Eagles, while others are saying it was taken off him. What's the true situation?
Yeah, we've been reading a lot online, and I've stopped being disappointed with some of the reports I read online because that is how it is sometimes. People do not get the facts of some stories before they go online. Ahmed Musa, for some very private, personal reasons, decided, met with the coach, spoke with the coach, struck an understanding with the coach. For some private, personal, family matters, decided to relinquish the vice captaincy of the team. And of course, after Ahmed Musa in the pecking order of the captaincy of the Eagles, Onazi Ogenyi is the next in line. And after Onazi, there's a Chejele in line. So when he spoke to the coach and told the coach some of the personal issues, private issues that he's been having, the coach told him, okay, we can allow you to take up the responsibilities of the team so that you can focus on resolving these issues, focus on your game, and then when all these issues are resolved, we'll know how we'll pick it up from there. That's all. And then you go online and read all manner of fabrications, and some people even said at some point that the coach was almost coming to punches with Victor Moses. But, I mean, nothing further away from the truth than all those reports. It's a big... I mean, you could ask yourself, if Ahmed Musa relinquished the vice captaincy and he was still smiling and playing as well as he did against Senegal in that game, then something must be wrong, So, I mean, there's no truth in that report. And we want Musa, I mean, let's keep his matters private. He wants them to be private. They are personal issues. We keep them that way. But Musa is a member of the team. Not just an ordinary member, a key member of the team. And it will always be as long as he continues and to play well the way he's doing and give his best to Nigeria. Okay,
thank you so much, Toyin, for taking our time to talk to us this morning. We hope to see you in Nigeria very soon. Thank you. All right, Toyin Ibitoye talking to us there right from London. Well, we're going to break now. We'll come back. We'll be talking more on sports. Stay with us.